all are doing well. So let's begin with chapter number 12 of English, and the name of the chapter is The Uses of Tenses. So हम लोग कैसे tenses को use कर सकते हैं, right? What are the uses of tenses? So let us learn about various tenses in detail. तो हम इस chapter में कुछ tenses के बारे में detail में पढ़ेंगे, right? So the very first kind that we have been given is simple indefinite tense. So first of all, we are going to discuss the simple indefinite tense in this chapter. So very first thing that we have is affirmative sentences. अब ये affirmative sentences का formula क्या है? So present indefinite tense, subject plus verb plus s plus es plus object. Past indefinite का है subject plus verb का second form plus object. Future indefinite, subject plus will, shall plus verb first form plus object, right? Next we have a point to remember. So shall is used with I and be. Will is used for all other suffix. As we all know कि I और be के साथ हम लोग shall का use करते हैं, and with the rest of the subjects we use will, right? So that is what they are saying कि I और be के साथ हमेशा shall का use होता है, और बाकी other subjects जैसे कि he, she, it, they, whatever they are, वहाँ पर हम लोग will का use करते हैं, right? So now we have some examples. Let's have a look on them. Present indefinite, past indefinite and the future indefinite. I see, he falls, it tears, he is a teacher, Mona runs fast. So these are the examples of present indefinite tense. Now let's have a look on the examples of past indefinite. I saw, he fall, it tore, he was a teacher, Mona ran fast. These are the examples of past indefinite. Now let's come to the future indefinite. I shall see, he will fall, it will tear, he will be a teacher, or Mona will run fast, right? After that, the next thing that we have is negative sentences. अब negative sentences का formula क्या है? Present indefinite tense, subject plus do or does plus not plus verb का first form plus object. Past indefinite, subject plus did not plus verb का first form plus object. Future indefinite, subject plus did not plus verb का first form plus object, right? Let's have a look on the examples again. Present indefinite, past indefinite and the future indefinite. I do not see, I did not see, or I shall not see. He does not fall, he did not fall, he will not fall. It does not tear, it did not tore, or it will not tear, right? Moving ahead. Mona does not run fast. Mona did not run fast. Mona will not run fast, right? After that, the next topic that we have is interrogative sentences. Let's have a look on the formulas. Present indefinite tense, interrogative word plus do or does plus subject plus verb का first form plus object. Past indefinite, interrogative word plus did plus subject plus verb का first form plus object. Future indefinite, interrogative word plus will, shall plus subject plus verb का first form plus object, right? Let's have a look on the examples of the following. So present indefinite, past indefinite, and after that the future indefinite. Do I see? Did I see? Shall I see? Does he fall? Did he fall? Will he fall? Does it tear? Did it tear? Will it tear? Does Moni run fast? Did Moni run fast? Or will Moni run fast? Right? So that was all about the chapter. I hope you all are clear with the uses of tenses. That is for the simple or indefinite tense that was explained in the chapter. So now the next tense that we have is the continuous tense. So let's have a look on the continuous tense. Affirmative sentences. The formula is, for the present continuous, subject plus ismr plus verb plus ing plus object. right? Here we have a point to remember. Let's read it. Am is used with I. Is used with singular number, third person subjects. Are is used with plural, and you objects, right? So यहाँ पर हमने देखा कि is, am और are ये तीन चीजें हैं जो कि हमें कॉन्टिन्यूस टेंस में यूज करनी होती हैं. दैट इज फॉर द प्रेजेंट कॉन्टिन्यूस टेंस. तो हम इज यूज करते हैं सभी सिंगुलर चीजों के साथ, राइट. एम यूज करते हैं हम सिर्फ और सिर्फ आई के साथ, और आर यूज करते हैं सभी प्लूरल ऑब्जेक्ट्स के साथ, प्लस यू के साथ भी, सॉरी हाँ यू के साथ, right? After that, let's come to the next thing, that is past continuous. So इसका formula है subject plus was word plus verb plus ing plus object. Now here again we have a point to remember. Was is used with I and singular subjects. Third person subjects. Were is used with you and all plural subjects. अब same goes with this कि यहाँ पर was और were दो चीजों का यूज होता है. अब verb was जो है वो यूज होता है सभी सिंगुलर चीजों के साथ, राइट, और were जो है वो यूज किया जाता है सभी प्लूरल चीजों के साथ, राइट. आफ्टर दैट मूविंग अहेड, नेक्स्ट वी हैव द फ्यूचर कॉन्टिन्यूस टेंस. इसका फॉर्मूला है सब्जेक्ट प्लस विल शैल प्लस बी प्लस वर्ब प्लस आईएनजी प्लस ऑब्जेक्ट, राइट. सो here we have a point to remember. Shall is used with I and B and will is used with all the other subjects. So as I have told earlier also कि will जो है वो सभी subjects के साथ यूज किया जाता है, और shall जो है वो I और V के साथ यूज किया जाता है, right? So this is what they are saying. Yes. Now let's have a look on the examples. Present continuous, past continuous and the future continuous. We are blowing whistles. We are blowing whistles. We shall be blowing whistles. Next, Neha is dying. Neha was dying. Neha will be dying. The trader is dealing in sugar. The trader was dealing in sugar. The trader will be dealing in sugar. I am selling kites. I was selling kites. I shall be selling kites. They are looking at the picture. They were looking at the picture and they will be looking at the picture. Right? After that, the next thing that we have is negative sentences. अब ये negative sentences क्या हैं? So इनका formula present continuous, subject plus is-am-are plus not plus verb plus ing plus object, right? तो present continuous tense का ये rule होता है. After that, past continuous, subject plus was word plus not plus verb plus ing plus object, right? After that, future continuous, subject plus will be not plus shall not be plus verb plus ing plus object, right? Let's have a look on the examples of it. Present continuous, past continuous and future continuous. So, Neha is not dying. Neha was not dying. Neha will not be dying. We are not blowing whistles. We were not blowing whistles. We shall not be blowing whistles. The trader is not dealing in sugar. The trader was not dealing in sugar. The trader will not be dealing in sugar. I am not selling kites. I was not selling kites. I shall not be selling kites. They were not looking at the picture. They were not looking at the picture. They will not be looking at the picture. So all these are the examples of the negative sentences in the continuous tense, right? Next we have the interrogative sentences. उनका formula present continuous interrogative word plus is MR plus subject plus verb plus ing plus object with question mark. Moving ahead. Past continuous interrogative word plus was verb plus subject plus verb plus ing plus object. The future continuous interrogative word plus will shall plus subject plus verb plus ing plus object. Right? So, present continuous, past continuous and future continuous. Examples are we blowing whistles, were we blowing whistles, or shall we be blowing whistles. Is Neha dying? Was Neha dying? Will Neha be dying? Is the trader dealing in sugar? Was the trader dealing in sugar? Will the trader be dealing in sugar? Am I selling kites? Was I selling kites? Shall I be selling kites? Are they looking at the picture? Were they looking at the pictures? Or will they be looking at the picture? Right? So, this was all about the continuous tenses. Now, let's move ahead. So, the next that we have is the perfect tense. अब हम perfect tense के बारे में discuss करेंगे. So, the very first thing to discuss is the affirmative sentences, and its the formulas are present perfect, subject plus has have plus verb का third form plus object. Right? उसी के बाद there is a point to remember which says has is used with singular number third subject, have is used with I and you and all plural subjects. Right? तो जैसे कि you know कि has का use हम लोग करते हैं with all the singular subjects, और वहीं plural have का use किया जाता है सभी plural subjects के साथ plus I plus you के साथ. Right? So these are the uses of has and have. After that, we have the past perfect tense, subject plus had plus verb का third form plus object. Future perfect, subject plus will have plus shall have plus verb का third form plus object. Right? Now moving ahead, let's have a look on the examples. So the examples are present perfect, past perfect and the future perfect. She has swept the floor. She had swept the floor. She will have swept the floor. You have surveyed. You had surveyed. You will have surveyed. The train has arrived. The train had arrived. The train will have arrived. We have thought it. We had thought it. Or we shall have thought it. They have traced the books. They had traced the books. Or they will have traced the books. Right? After that, next we have the negative sentences. Let's have a look on the formula. Present perfect, subject plus has have plus not plus verb ka third form plus object. After that, we have the point to remember. Has is used with the singular third person subject. Have is used with I, you and all the plural subjects. That is what I have told you earlier also. Moving ahead, let's have a look on the formulas. So, past perfect, subject plus had plus not plus verb ka third form plus the object. Same with the future perfect, subject plus will have plus shall not plus have plus verb ka third form plus object. After that, let's have a look on the examples. Present perfect, past perfect and the future perfect. She has not swept the floor. She had not swept the floor. She will not have swept the floor. You have not surveyed. You had not surveyed. You will not have surveyed. The train has not arrived. The train had not arrived. the train will not have arrived. We have not thought about it. We had not thought about it. We shall not have thought about it. Next is the interrogative sentences. Let's have the look on the formulas. First of all, so the present perfect interrogative word plus has have plus subject plus verb का third form plus object. Past perfect interrogative word plus had plus subject plus verb का third form plus the object. Future perfect interrogative word plus will shall plus subject plus have plus verb का third form plus the object. Right? After that, let's have a look on the examples. So present perfect, past perfect and the future perfect. Has she swept the floor? Had she swept the floor? Will she have swept the floor? Have you surveyed? Had you surveyed or will you have surveyed? Has the train arrived? Had the train arrived or will the train have arrived? Have we thought about it? Had we thought about it? Shall we have thought about it? Have they traced books? Had they traced the book? Will they have traced the books? Right? Now, moving ahead, next up we have the perfect continuous tense. अब ये perfect continuous tense के क्या rules हैं? Right? So, let's talk about the affirmative sentences and the formula of these. So, present perfect continuous, subject plus has have plus been plus verb plus ing plus object plus for since plus time. Right? After that, next up we have the past perfect continuous, subject plus had plus been plus verb plus ing plus object plus for plus since or plus time. Right? After that, the future perfect continuous, subject plus will shall plus have been plus verb ing plus object plus for or since plus time. Now, note for is used for the indefinite time. कि हम for का use तब करते हैं जब हम time को indefinitely use करें. जैसे कि for 5 minutes, for 3 days, for 6 months, for 2 centuries, for 2 hours, for a week, for 10 years, for a long time. Right? Since is used where a definite point of time is mentioned. तो जहाँ पर हमने एक definite time उस point पे mention किया हो, कब हम लोग since का use करते हैं. Examples are since 7 o'clock, since sunrise, since morning, since noon, since evening, since midnight, since yesterday, since Sunday, since Diwali, since 15th August, since winter or summer, since birth, since childhood, since then, since Middle Ages, since 2040. After that, next we have the examples of present perfect continuous tense. So, the children have been attempting sums for 2 hours. Right? I have been turning the wheel since 5 o'clock. Next, he has been traveling in Rajasthan for 2 weeks. They have been waiting for you since 2014. She has been reading a book since yesterday. Right? Now let's have a look on the examples of past perfect tense. So the children had been attempting sums for 2 hours. I had been turning wheel since 5 o'clock. He had been traveling in Rajasthan for 2 weeks. They had been waiting for you since 2014. She had been reading a book since yesterday. Right? Moving ahead. The future perfect continuous tense. The children will have been attempting sums for 2 hours. I shall have been turning the wheel since 5 o'clock. He will have been traveling in Rajasthan for 2 weeks. They will have been waiting for you since 2040. She will have been reading a book since yesterday. Right? Next is the negative sentences. Let's have a look on the formula. Present perfect continuous. Subject plus has or have plus not plus been plus verb plus ing plus object plus for or since plus time. Right? Past perfect continuous. Subject plus had plus not plus been plus verb plus ing plus object plus for or since plus time. Right? After that, the future perfect continuous. Subject plus will shall plus not plus have been plus verb plus ing plus object plus for or since plus time. Right? Moving ahead now. Let's have the look on the examples of present perfect continuous tense. The children have not been attempting sums for 2 hours. I have not been turning wheels since 5 o'clock. He has not been traveling in Rajasthan for 2 weeks. They have not been waiting for yours since 2014. She has not been reading a book since yesterday. After that, the next thing that we have is past perfect continuous tense. So, the children had not been attempting sums for 2 hours. I had not been turning wheels since 5 o'clock. He had not been traveling in Rajasthan for 2 weeks. They had not been waiting for you since 2014. She had not been reading a book since yesterday. Right? After that, the next is future perfect continuous tense. So, the children will not have been attempting sums for 2 hours. I shall not have been turning wheels since 5 o'clock. He will not have been traveling in Rajasthan for 2 weeks. They will not have been waiting for you since 2014. She will not have been reading a book since yesterday. Right? After that, the next we have is interrogative sentences. Let's have a look on the formulas of this. Present perfect continuous. Interrogative word plus has have plus subject plus been plus verb plus ing plus object plus for or since plus time. After that, the next is past perfect continuous. So, interrogative word plus had plus subject plus been plus verb plus ing plus object plus for or since plus time. After that, the future perfect continuous. Interrogative verb plus will shall plus subject plus have been plus verb plus ing plus object plus for or since plus time. Right? Now, let's have a look on the examples of interrogative sentences quickly. So, the very first is present perfect continuous. Have the children been attempting sums for 2 hours? Have I been turning the wheel since 5 o'clock? Has he been traveling in Rajasthan for 2 weeks? Have I been wanting for you since 2014? Has she been reading a book since yesterday? Right? After that, we have for the past perfect continuous. Had the children been attempting sums for 2 hours? Had I been turning the wheel since 5 o'clock? Had he been traveling in Rajasthan for 2 weeks? Had they been waiting for you since 2014? Had she not been reading a book since yesterday? After that, the last is the future perfect continuous tense. Will the children have been attempting for sums for 2 hours? Shall I have been turning the wheel since 5 o'clock? Will he have been traveling in Rajasthan for 2 weeks? Shall I have been waiting for you since 2014? Will she not have been reading the book since yesterday? Right? So, these are all the examples of the perfect continuous tense. So that was all about the chapter. I hope you all enjoyed it and you all learned something new from this, and now you are easily clear with all the rules for the uses of tenses, right? So thank you so much and have a great day ahead.